From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up second.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
The Giants
They were able to stop him at the line on 1st down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination, and they got it done on the 2nd try.
So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Now a run with McCaffrey. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
right at the line of
He's already put it on the ground once in this first half. They're no gain, just struggling to get going.
Yeah, and what he needs right now, a dose of confidence, which means his guys have to chop a hole, a big one for him, give him a chance to run a little bit and gain some of that confidence back. He didn't get it on that carry.
That'll be caught by Cup. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
What a play! What a play!
And now off to the races down the right side. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
So on comes the Giant offense as they'll try for two here. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone to extend. In the lead by 2 more.
And makes the score Giants 42, Eagles 16. Graham Gano set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And oh, he kicked it out of bounds. That's a big penalty.
And this is where the rest of the team turns and stares at the kicker and says, you have one job. Execute it.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be a 2nd down.
A gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Mahomes quickly complete out wide, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Adams. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
To Devontae Adams. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
now a handoff looking right.
29-yard line.
And he stopped immediately there.
A toss play.
Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yep.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Eagles get a score closer. But Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try. Now Mahomes. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points.
That makes the score Giants 42, Eagles 24. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And he's looked pretty good. Does have the 1 interception, but 2 touchdown passes so far. Your analysis.
They'll take the offset. When you talk about throwing 2 touchdown passes, no one wants to see an interception thrown, but those things happen in the course of a ball game and over the course of the season. But throwing 2 touchdown passes, that's why the team has an advantage. That's what they're looking for more of.
He'll be hoping to make it a 3-to-1 ratio here in the 2nd quarter. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, New York.
They'll set up to throw. Caught left side. It's Beckham.
The pass.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
18.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. This one incomplete. But too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. Problems on 3rd down so far in this 1st half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And to give this time to the tailback. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's third and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. Fourth and goal from the 3. Oh, and they had it stopped short of the first, but a penalty marker down. And that looked like a clear face mask to me.
Come on, man. Second time.
Charles, I know it's hard when live bullets are flying, but you cannot keep your hand up around the face mask area.
It is absolutely inexcusable nowadays. We talk about target areas all the time. You have to aim lower so that your hand doesn't get involved.
And did he break the plane? Yes, he did. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants add on to their lead.
Conversion.
Nice execution there. Good job by the O-line getting him in for the second time.
And you always have to start with credit there when you're having a big game. I mean, you don't get there by yourself. That's rare. But how about the ability to see the proper holes, pick the proper place to go, and find his way into the end zone?
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And what could he possibly be thinking? He just took the fair catch at the 1-yard line. Major mistake.
At their own 1-yard line.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tab.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22.
Intercepted by the Giants.
When you're on your own 1-yard line like they were, oftentimes you're thinking just run on any down, get some space. There they elect to throw it. It cost them.
You get the sense that they were banking on the element of surprise, right? Everyone expects you to run it there. Let's take a shot. Let's throw it. Try and create some space, some room. And it went awry, didn't it?
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Defense.
What they call?
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused, because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Loss of a yard.
Back to throw. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Eagles defense able to hold.
Everyone gears up for third down, talks about the importance of it, but fourth down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more, and it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on fourth down.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And the Giants have it. It's picked up, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.